Seeing a lot of Jerry's, you know, videos, and then I was like, well, I really like the guy's flies. Why wouldn't I like the guy's rod?
Right.
I think I had like an IPA one night and just pulled out the credit card and bought it.
Feel everything load.
That's what I
There's
tell
no
everyone.
effort to it, and at the end of the day, you don't feel beat up from casting a big heavy stick.
So we moved up to the next spot. Definitely feels like a spring day.
People are shedding layers.
So how to take in here, huh?
Yeah.
Mid-run to take any drag?
No.
Just
It was pretty subtle, and it didn't equate to anything. But
story of the life.
just enough to like go, oh.
We're a bigger party doing some walk-in stuff today. It's nice to be able to jump around in the cars. You can see on the mid-river, lower. Also helps if there's some pressure. I'm just looking for the Amazon picnic.
The what?
The Amazon picnic. I heard they were giving away free shares.
Are they?
Somewhere out here. There's a big picnic.
You know, I tried to keep some of the original, you know, Renegade to it. This is a little denser than that. It's like more of an EVA foam.
If I would have had some of that on that rod I gave you last week to cast, I might still have a rod.
It just popped right off in my hand. Bad news on the brown. I didn't drop it or anything. That was just casting. It was just...
You're grabbing my too hard, man.
There's no way you could blame me for that.
Mother. He ripped the ass off of it.
Oh no!
I don't know how it happened, but he came walking back
off
up.
a rod?
Yeah,
Sounds
I
like
don't
they
know.
didn't get the blank
He
all
just
the way down.
pulled the cork.
I think...
What rod was it?
It was one I built.
Oh, yeah, okay.
My first build too.
Yeah,
Mind you.
that'll happen, depending on how you did it. Yeah.
I like to pass the blame to you.
Because I happened to be casting it when it blew out.
Touched it last, man.
The cork crumbled underneath my grip.
Oh my god. It did. It was like really cheap cork or something. I don't know.
No, I think what Brian said made more sense. You just didn't push the blank all the way down.
Or you reamed it out too much, right?
Potentially.
Maybe, yeah.
He was
what
reaming
I'm
the
thinking.
living hell out of it.
You think I reamed the
That's what I'm thinking.
And you're like, yeah.
What kind of cone is that?
That's an aqua cone.
What is that?
It's an older Guru HD 3.5. This was my Chinook reel.
Awesome.
That drag, I can't believe it's still useful. There's a lot of salmon on this thing.
It's like
Smoking it.
an old clutch eventually just not going to be there for you.
Yeah.
Is it one of those that it just keeps adjusting so you can, as it wears down, keep tightening it?
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
Tightening it until it's finally done?
Use it till it squeaks.
Yeah.
What are you working on? Just changing out tips?
I'm working on knitting.
Oh, knitting? Nice.
The double loop with a double surgeon. I'd just like to have a little more meat, the mono, so it doesn't dig in so much to the tip.
Tip. Nice.
Yeah. Is it 15?
It's 15, yeah.
Well, it takes a lot to break 15.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But when you tie a knot in it, it doesn't break at the rated weight.
Weight.
I mean, we took and
Yeah.
literally, you know, he had like he was using some kind of fluorocarbon, and they were breaking at 8, 9. It might work in the
Half that,
it might in the furled part. That's fine, but you know, when you got down to where you're tying your fly on, that got us thinking. It's like, well, let's test everything we got. So I went back to camp. I had brand new spools of that stuff. I threw it
You're
away.
going to want to edit that out.
Yeah.
He was like, threw it in the river. You have wheat thins in your pocket?
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Little snacks. Thanks, wife. Just make sure you take all these. You never know.
Keep you strong and focused for that battle.
That's right.
Man, this is really cool. This thing is fishing very much like it used to.
What sink tip are you using?
SA Skagit 3.5 TC tip.
Nice. Seems to be the weapon of choice.
They're real nice casting tip, and they sink super nice. They're tapered. I mean, they pretty much encompass everything you want in a sink tip. They're textured, pretty darn cool. And the dual density is done in such a way that there's no hinge at all. I'm a 3.5 guy. 3.5, adjust my fly weight.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm fishing a tungsten dirty hoe. A large cone tungsten dirty hoe.
Isn't that so overlooked? Like switching tips is painfully over excessive most of the time.
Yeah.
It's like just change your fly.
Exactly.
It's like you have huge dumbbell eyes on. That's why you're on the bottom.
Yep.
It's not your 3 inch per second difference of sink on your sink tip.
Yeah, and a tungsten cone, that makes that whole sink and rise rate real predictable. I can like confidently fish through shit that pushes hard. Hey look, there's a spade hole stuck in the bar. Is that yours?
Yeah, I kind of put it up like a flag so I'd know where it was.
So it won't get stepped on?
Won't get stepped on, and on these endless bars, it's like, where the did I put that thing down?
Yeah, I've done that.
Is that a tube?
Oh, that's
GP?
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Nice.
Nice.
Secret.
Sunray shadow.
Oh yeah. Jerry loves those.
That's a new pattern. It's like brand new.
Brand new.
Yeah, I'm like going for camel squid. Yeah, peachy pink kind of brush. But the truth is that it's okay to, if you want to cut it off and put it in a composite loop. Yeah, absolutely. Dubbing.
Got it. How many wraps of that did you do?
Just 2. Yeah, kind of in a space, you know, not quite all their own, but at the end of this long material. Single thing right there.
So that's
Forge station.
what dubbing is that? That's AquaFlies?
Yeah, that's
Prototype stuff?
well, the stuff Doug made a long time ago. Placed 60-40. That's almost more like 20-80. 80% over here, 20% over there.
Nice. It's like the creamsicle.
Yeah, man. That just gets folded right over the top. Oof. A little bit of wax. Okay. Composite loop all spun out, brushed out, a little bit of water. Give it the direction.
I see you've actually got a little dedicated water thing.
Yep, always.
Usually my swim tank's full next to me.
Oh, there you go. You can just dip your hand in there. Off the back cape, right? It's like fletch and feathers, you know? Natural curvature of the feather.
So that's off of left and right sides?
Yep.
Sweet.
Just nicely tinted on the top. See how I leave a little bit of down in there?
Yeah.
Because that makes the stem really tiny. And they don't, you know, they don't twist. They're easy to manipulate like that.
Exactly. Yeah,
the Ultra Rig drove the Ultra Squig because it was like a thing I did together. Because this hackle tip game on a cone, I mean, this fly could easily just spin like a wing bobber if you don't. Proportionally, it's not right. Honestly, the only reason that it makes sense and it is viable is Doug's finding this tubing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what finished the whole thing. Some purple dubbing. Pick it out. Oh yeah, that'll work.
Oh, that's your instant? Nice.
Instant espresso, man.
Dude, that instant espresso was pretty legit.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Leaving the motel.
We just got a really nice motel or whatever. Now we're gonna go back to the guy's cabin, see what's going on. I mean, you have to pay some dues, realistically. You gotta have your fly in the water to catch fish, and that's what we're gonna do today. The sun's out, it's a nice day. I mean, maybe even do a little sunbathing. So day 2, first run of the day.
I'm feeling really good about today. I think you always start a steelheading day feeling really good.
Yeah.
But like, I tied on one of Brian's flies. It's like this big squid roe thing. That looks good. Hopefully find some really fresh fish. You know, it's late in the season, but we're still hunting moving, fresh, tone, bright fish. And they should be in here.
Should be. So you're swinging into that.
I mean, doesn't it look really good?
Oh gosh. And you can see this on the camera. You have that seam coming out. We know they'll, you know, slow down there, definitely. Think about it. Gets their little brains turning.
Either I'm gonna go left or I'm gonna go right. I'm hoping that I'm fishing down below to where those fish haven't even made that decision yet.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing yet. Or at least they might know what they want to do, but they're sitting back, having some, oh, blown anchor. Sitting back, having some,
Eating some shrimps.
they
Some
swim up from
caddis.
they swim up from the ocean, they still remember what birthday cake looks like.
Exactly. You think they forgot what birthday cake looks like?
Swing a big squid in front of them, I don't think they're going to be able to turn that down.
Gary's been telling us a lot about looking in these big rivers for
Stopping points.
stopping water. You know, that's where you're going to find your movers. And ultimately, what you want to be fishing for. It's not really cool to be going after spawners and tomatoes and all that. You want to try to find the water still that's going to hold.
Salt-loving fish.
Exactly.
You could lick them and you'd get your sodium for the day.
Oh, what else? What other tips have we picked up on big water?
God damn, that poke just goes, dude.
It does. Pokes
When
rip.
you have a big fly, the poke is the way.
The poke rips.
Especially when you're placing your anchor like right here.
I know. You place your anchor right on your house.
You get more power.
Nice pull, dude. Right on the squid roe.
Yeah, man. Crushed that big fly. Here she goes. First fish of the trip. Nice, man.
Yeah, good work, dude.
In that like little slack inside water, I was just like stripping really fast back in. I was like, oh.
You hit on the
yeah,
strip, man.
yeah.
Nice. They'll do that, dude. They love a nice.
They love the strip. That's good to have one on the board. Really good to have one on the board.
Yeah, that's a. No eats.
How'd you guys do up there?
Paul got into a bull trout.
It gotta be, by 1 o'clock, it's gonna be near 60. Gotta like that.
Did you make the 9-weight with kings in mind?
Bigger water.
Yeah.
Yeah, kings and bigger water for sure. When I considered like all the king fishing I did on this river and the places I wanted to huck,
Yeah.
this is the length rod I wanted. You know, they were, anything longer was a hindrance. I would wait until I felt the weight, and then I would just come to this side nice and firmly. I wouldn't yank on anything.
Not
I would
even
just
really a
resist
set,
them.
Just leaning into them.
Yeah, just resist them, you know, and let them set the hook. I mean, that thing's a needle,
Yeah.
right? It's gonna go in the flesh. I mean, there's nothing stopping it.
One big jerk and it's set, but then it goes slack because you had to drop your rod.
Right, and now you've got this big angle, you know, and that big angle, it's like anything they do is kind of like focused on the connection, right? You're down and low, you've got a lot of tension. That's it. Oh yeah, that's still real good. It's got some...
I love white and pink.
Yeah.
God. Nice, dude.
Check your edge.
All right,
Grabbed it through.
Nice,
your turn.
Heck yeah. Good job, Doug.
What happened?
Guiding it through really broadside.
Yeah.
Kind of took into like a little shake with it, and I was like, oh, here we go, bull trout. And
Yeah,
then
exactly.
As I'm laying into it, it's getting more and more explosive, and then she just blew up.
I saw her blow up, and I was like, oh, there we go.
Pretty much as soon as it started bellying in towards me, just like, and I was like, nice. And I was like, oh, here we go. And right when she started knowing that something was wrong, that's when she fucking like huge head shake like that, you know, those big slow
Yeah,
ones,
yeah.
and then all
You're
of a
like,
sudden,
oh.
her tail comes out of the water and she's running. I'm like, Steelhead!
That's not a bull.
No.
As soon as I saw the splashes, I was like, that's a good fish. Yeah, that's a big bull trout or definitely a steelhead.
She didn't know I was there, and then she came right next to me, and I was like, I was pulling my sink tip into the guides. I was like, here we go, I'm gonna break my rod again. So I was just stripping in the last stick, and then I like switched it over, and then because she was right here, I had the tension here. And then she turned and dropped all that slack. And then I came back down the stream. And at that point, you had walked below me.
I mean, right up until I was like, I wanted to make sure you were set, and I just started going like this on it, and she goes, I was like, nope, and she goes, all the way straight. You had it. You could have reached down and touched her.
Yeah, totally.
You achieved the goal. Period.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
saw her.
You saw it. You got every
were
bit of it.
intimate with her.
Felt it.
That's all that matters.
That's sweet, dude.
That was a really big chrome fish. It was awesome. The meat lumpers, man.
Did she take it?
She took it. Yeah, one big head shake.
That was cool, man. On our way back, epic day.
That was an incredible trip.
Sun's out. We just saw a herd of elk. Mountain's got snow on it.
Feeling really good. That fish meant a lot to me. Thanks to the Aqua team for having us out, and Jerry, of course, and looking forward to doing more stuff like this. Hopefully you guys on the channel enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Be sure to subscribe down below. Peace out.